Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, let me give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Qadash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone that do rule exceptionally well. They continually feed the flock with 100% truth. They do that free of charge, and they uplift and they magnify the name of Yahweh and also the name of Yahweh Shai. Let me say shalom, citations, mercy, and blessings to all the sincere brothers that's out there that push this word with truth and with faith, striving to be a part of the hopeful elect to the very best of your ability, doing the right thing in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, and also doing your part to uplift and magnify those names, the name of Yahweh and also the name of Yahweh Shai, and to the few sisters that's out there seeking to do the right thing in the sight of the Heavenly Father. I do say shalom. My name is Tabawa Amath of Great Millstone Northwest. I'm coming back with another one, man. I'm hoping that the message itself is received if the Lord allows it. I pray there's some edification that comes from this. I'm going to try to make this quick. Just bear with me a little bit. All right. I put this phrase together, which pretty much means calm my soul. All right. I was talking with a brother, talking with the camp head earlier. Something that I want to work on personally is being able to breathe in the moment. All right. To not just, blurt out anything before, having a chance to think it through, or to be rash in any type of decision or anything like that. I want to be able to ask the Lord to calm my soul, especially in that moment. So I, you know, came home and put this little phrase together. The phrase is Hashakwayath Napasha. Now, what I'm using is the word shakwat, which means quiet or calm, still. And then I'm also using the word napash, which is the word for soul. So Hashapayath Napasha. Hashapayath is that is still the word shakwat. It's being used in the hyphil verbal stem, which is a causative action, active voice verbal stem. Okay, which has you put the ha in the beginning. It has you put a ya before the final consonant. All right, and then because of that ya, the ta goes to a tha. I don't want to get into the details of it. That could be a video for it for another time. All right, getting into verbal stems. Okay, but Hashaquayath is this word for quiet, shakwat, being used in the hyphil verbal stem, and then napash being soul, and then the ya at the end of soul being my soul. All right, so I'll take you a little bit down my rabbit hole. I won't go fully down the rabbit hole. So when you look at get out of here at Costco. All right. When you look at the word for calm in the dictionary, this is the Merriam-Webster dictionary. It doesn't really give you too much, especially as a verb. It just tells you to be calm, which I hate when they, or to make calm. I hate when they use the word that you're trying to look up in the definition. It kind of defeats the purpose. All right. But it does tell you as a noun, it does tell you that it's a state of tranquility, which is a little bit more information. But yeah, it didn't really define the word calm. So bad points for you, Merriam-Webster. You're supposed to be a dictionary and you're not defining things. Let's take a look inside the etymology online. Okay, now you have calm as a verb, and you see that it says become calm, and then it tells you also to make still or quiet. So we get a little bit more to work with, to make still or quiet. Okay. So coming to the blue letter, the word for quiet. Oh, what happened here? Okay. The word for quiet, one of the words for quiet, should I say, is the word shakwat. Now, I can type in calm and see what I get. There's only like 3 options, okay, which you get the word damama, I guess is how you will pronounce that, damama. And then you get the word shathak. Shathak. Now, shathak is a verb, which would be the one that we would look at as damama is a noun. The root word for damama is damam, which is not a bad word to go with. As you see, this root word is not a bad word to go with, but it doesn't quite hit the same as shaquat hits, okay? Because this is more of like to cease, all right? To cease. I don't want to cease my soul. I just want to quiet or to calm my soul, okay? I don't want to cut off, as you see some of the usages, to cut off, to be silent, to die, to be struck dumb. You see, none of this is to make silent, as in to cause to die. That's not quite what I want to be asking the Heavenly Father to do with my soul. So that's why that word is not the word I'm going to go with. We'll go with the word shaquat. It's the Strong's H 8252, as you see, is pulled up right there. Let's take a look at that one. Okay, the word is shaquat. The Strong's definition here tells you that it is to appease idleness, be in, or give quiet or quietness, be in, or give, have, or take, rest, settle, be still. So this one definitely fits a little bit better for what I'm asking for the Heavenly Father to do. All right, to be quiet, to be tranquil. Remember, tranquil was in the definition for the noun of quiet that we looked up under the Merriam-Webster. Be at peace, be quiet, rest, lie still, be undisturbed. So this is more in line of what I'm asking for the Heavenly Father when I'm asking the Lord to calm my soul. All right, pretty much to calm me down, to have me thinking a little bit more clearly, rather than to be in that moment and to make a rash decision. Okay, so you see, this only appears as the qual or as the hyphil. The qual is just a basic form. All right, a lot of the words we know is just in the qual form, but that isn't necessarily how you would use them in a structured sentence. All right, the hyphil is as I said, that's a causative action, meaning it's causing something. I'm asking the Lord to cause me, myself, to be calm. Okay, so I'm going to be using it in the hyphil, which is to show quietness, display of quietness, to be quiet, cause quietness, pacify, or ally. Okay, so again, I'm using the word shapat. I'm using it in this hyphil verbal stem. All right, which would add a ha to the beginning. You would add a ya in before the last consonant. Okay, and that ta gets changed to the tha, which is why I have the word hashaquayath instead of just shaquat. All right, pull back up my note that I wrote that down in. Here we go. Hashaquayath napasha. Okay, napasha again is just soul, my soul. So hashaquayath napasha. Let's take a look at in the blue letter. Here we go. Psalms chapter 62. We're going to look at what it says right here in verse 5. It says, "My soul, wait thou upon the Heavenly Father, for my expectation is from him." We have the word napasha right here for my soul. As you see it written right here, napasha for my soul. Okay, napash being the word for soul. Self, life, creature, person, appetite, mind, living being, desire, emotion, passion, so on and so forth. Okay, and then we'll take a look as well at Psalm, the 83rd chapter, I think it is. Psalms 83. Psalms 83 and 1. "Keep thou not silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power." And that not still is really what we're looking at right there. Be not still, and we're going to have the word shaquat right there. Let's go into shaquat real quick. I want to come down here and look at how it's used in some of the other scriptures. All right, let me see. It had rest. The land had rest. Quiet. Let me see. Kingdom was quiet before him. Okay. Still, the Psalms 83 and 1 is what we just read. Okay. Let me see. So it doesn't appear too many times. It doesn't look like in the Psalms and Proverbs. That's really what I was kind of looking for, but that's okay. Either way, this is the word that I chose. Of course, in Hebrew, in the Lashawan Qadash, there's many different words that you can choose to make your statements. All right, I choose to use this word shaquat in the hyphil form. It's an imperative verb that I'm using it as, and then also the word napash as the word for soul. So hashakwayath napasha. Just add that as a statement into my prayers. Yehovah Shem Yahushua Babakasha Hashakwayath Napashya Babakasha Wat the water Tamyata Wabaman. I mean, that's a very simple, basic, straightforward prayer that you could pray to the Heavenly Father and have the Lord perform that for you, to quiet your soul, to, have you thinking things through, to have you not so, I mean, you can use this in a variety of different ways too, to keep you from being emotional, to keep you from crashing out, all right? Keep you from being rash, to keep you from being hasty, all right? Just to settle you down, all right? Relying on Yahweh Shem Yahshai as we're supposed to do, asking him to help settle you down, all right? To calm your soul, to calm your spirit, all right? Hashakwayath Napasha. Hopefully the message itself was received. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and say Shalom. Continue to cry out unto Yahweh Shem Yahshai in hopes that we can get the hell out of this place really soon. Shalom.